overcome self-doubt and build confidence? Are you ready for give me answering?
Absolutely. I'm ready. This is such a great topic. If you'd like, we can break it down step by step, or I can give you some practical strategies. What kind of approach are you looking for?
Okay. What is self-doubt and how does it if affect a person daily life?
That's a great starting point. So, self doubt is basically that inner voice that questions your abilities or worth. It can make it hard to take risks, make decisions, or even feel confident in everyday tasks. And if it sticks around, it can really limit opportunities and lead to stress or even anxiety.
Why do many talented people still struggle with self-doubt?
Yeah, that's really common. Even highly skilled people often have what's called the imposter syndrome, where they feel like they don't deserve their success. Sometimes it's because they set really high standards or they compare themselves to others. So even with achievements, that doubt can creep in.
Can self-doubt ever be helpful in personal growth?
Yeah, actually, it can. In small doses, self doubt can push you to reflect, prove, and stay humble. It can be a signal that maybe you need to learn something new or prepare better. The key is balancing it, letting it guide you without letting it freeze you in place.
What are the most common causes of low confidence?
Yeah, so a lot of times low confidence can come from early childhood experiences, repeated criticism, or even just a lack of positive reinforcement. Social comparisons, especially these days with social media, can also play a huge role, along with past failures or even just a lack of practice in new situations.
How can negative thinking damage self-confidence over time?
Yeah, so when we keep repeating negative thoughts, like telling ourselves we're not good enough, it reinforces those beliefs, almost like a coal loop. Over time, that erodes trust in ourselves. So we start avoiding challenges, we second guess our choices, and that whole cycle just keeps shrinking our confidence even more.
What is the difference between confidence and overconfidence?
Ah, that's a great distinction. Confidence is a belief in your abilities, but it stays grounded in reality. You know your strengths, but you also confidence, on the other hand, is when you overestimate your skills or knowledge, often ignoring risks or potential pitfalls.
How does childhood environment influence confidence levels?
Yeah, childhood plays a huge role. If a child is consistently praised, supported, and given opportunities to succeed, they tend to develop a strong sense of self worth. But if they face a lot of criticism or neglect, it can plant seeds of doubt that stick with them into adulthood.
Can social media increase self-doubt and how?
Yeah, absolutely. Social media can really amplify self doubt because we're constantly seeing curated versions of other people's lives. When we compare our behind the scenes to their highlight reel, it can make us feel inadequate, even if that's not the reality.
What are the first steps to overcoming self-doubt?
Yeah, so the first steps often involve becoming more self aware, catching those negative thoughts as they come up. Then you can challenge them by asking yourself if they're really true. And from there, setting small, achievable goals helps build a track record of success that you can rely on.
How important is self-talk in building confidence?
Oh, it's really important. The way we talk to ourselves shapes how we see ourselves. Positive self talk can boost resilience, keep you motivated, and help you reframe challenges as opportunities. So the more you practice it, the stronger your confidence gets.
What are some examples of positive affirmations for confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, waste my to make decisions. Repeating those is a great way to reinforce belief in yourself.
How can a person stop comparing themselves to others?
Yeah, that's tough, but it helps journey. Like keep a gratitude journal for your progress or remind yourself of your unique strengths. Also, limit time on social media or curate your feed so you're following more inspiring, uplifting.
Comparison considered harmful for mental growth.
Yeah, so comparison can be harmful because it pulls your focus away from your own progress and makes you measure your worth based on someone else's timeline or success. That creates a cycle of inadequacy because you never feel good enough in that comparison, even though everyone's journey is different.
What role does discipline play in self confidence?
Oh, definitely. Discipline is like a backbone for confidence. When you set small goals and you stick to them, even when it's tough, you prove to yourself that you can be consistent. And that reliability builds trust in your own abilities, which boosts confidence over time.
Can failure actually help a person become more confident?
Yeah, it can. I mean, failure is really a teacher. When we fail and then reflect on it, we learn what didn't work, and that gives us the wisdom to adjust. Over time, those lessons help us handle challenges with more confidence and resilience.
How should someone react after making mistakes?
Yeah, so after a mistake, it's really helpful to be kind to yourself first. Acknowledge the mistake without beating yourself up. Done what happened, figure you can learn, and take a small step forward. That way you keep momentum and don't stay stuck in the past.
Why do people fear rejection and criticism so much?
Exactly. It's really tied to our need for belonging. Rejection or criticism can feel like a threat to our social acceptance, so it taps into that deep seated fear of not being good enough or being left out. But the truth is, everyone faces rejection sometimes, and it doesn't define
How can a person
us.
become mentally stronger?
Team practicing self care and challenging yourself regularly.
Okay, okay. How can a person become mentally stronger? What habit destroy confidence the most? Can dressing improve self confidence? How important is communication skills in building confidence? What should a person do before speaking in public to reduce nervousness? How can someone gain confidence in social situations? What role does knowledge and learning play in self confidence? What final message would you give to someone struggling with self doubt? Okay, thank you for this topic. We will be again come for next new topic. For that time, I will thank you. एक्टिविटी से उसका टॉपिक है द बेनिफिटिंग, हाउ टू स्टार्ट एंड स्टिक। इस पे मुझे क्वेश्चन दे दें 20 ताकि मैं उससे बात कर सकूं।